everybody. Welcome to Moving Forward with Audrey Now. I did not intend to do a podcast today, but I have the vibe it's time to do one. So surprise, surprise. Is that better? I am doing one. It is Sunday, and the date is, what is the date? The date is the 5th, so I'm creating this on the 5th. I will post it tomorrow. How are you? Okay. Today, our topic is I am made of source stuff. When you really get that, you wonder why do you walk around scared. And yes, I work on myself regularly. So if you're not, this is a good time to start and to continue. So, our affirmation. Oh, that is the topic for today. That's our wisdom sharing. I am made of source stuff. And then what does that mean? Where does that go? Who am I? How do I know? Blah, 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 blah. We will look at some of that. All of it? No, but some. Let's see. So we will start with our affirmation, statement of power and intention, and action. I am made of source stuff. Therefore, I am blessed, safe, activated. I am made of source stuff. Capital SOURCE. That's the all in all. That is the Almighty. That is the whatever you call whatever it is that helped create all of us. That's that. And so I am protected, blessed, and safe. Again, I am. You can put your hand on your heart. I am, which my right hand is on my heart. I am made of source stuff. So I am protected, blessed, and safe. Ta-da! And our breathing attunement, and you know now I'm keeping them simple. So we will all do them. Put your hand on your heart, sit comfortably. Take off any shoes, loosen your clothing. Of course, if you're taking care of somebody that you need to watch them, or you're driving a vehicle, or you're doing something like that, working with a machine, then obviously pay attention to that. Definitely. You have not yet reached the level where you can just flit off, and if you have, let me know, because I like to know about that. Meanwhile, you may listen, and when you can actually do this, and this is what it's for, this is to do. This is not solely to listen and debate whether you think it'll work. That's never going to work. Debating whether something will work is not experiencing it and having it work. It's having a conversation of maybe, possibility, your own fears, all that. So no, do it. Put your hand on your heart, sit comfortably, loosen your clothing. Inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, hold, exhale, inhale, hold, exhale, inhale, hold, Exhale. And now, notice how you feel. That breathing was very simple. You can do it. If you need to hold or breathe in or exhale at a little bit faster pace, if that was too slow for you, then do it that way, knowing that as you do your practice, it'll become easier and easier and easier to breathe in slowly, hold, exhale slowly. Doing that centers you, changes. I've called myself in the past a very person. I have been. Very loving, very annoyed, very studying, whatever it is, I tend to be very. I'm not halfway with things as general. I'm not. Um, I can be very peaceful. I can be very emotional. I can be very busy. Whatever it is, I can be a little bit and a little bit and a little bit, but by and large, I'm somebody who's all in with what I'm doing. I don't kind of mess around with little bits and little bits. That, for me, that misses the flavor. And I'm born under the sun sign of Cancer, and I like the flavor. I mean, if I don't like it, I'm very getting rid of it. No. Then it's no. Don't torture yourself. So, again, I shall show you some beautiful frequency stones. Look! What kind of beauty do you have in your life? What do you use to center yourself, to uplift yourself, to change your frequency? What do you look at when you're feeling yuck? Any of these are amazing. And yes, I know I'm in Costa Rica, and you probably are not. Well, maybe you are. ¿Estás en Costa Rica? Dígame. Bienvenido. And so all it takes is having these mailed to you. Which right now in Costa Rica, on this date, we are not allowed to mail anything to the United States because the United States is not accepting mail. Not only from Costa Rica, but from wherever country. So I have things I need to do. Can I do them right now? Mm-mm. So I have to be peaceful inside. And was I at first? No, I was annoyed. And I know who created that. We're not getting into that because the guide said no discussion of politics on your podcast. I do that other places. So, water. Oh, sorry. Allow yourself to know you can have a life of amazingness. Will it look exactly the way you might have thought? No, it may not at all. I don't even look exactly the way I may think. And I should get my hair cut again. I'm not going to yet. I like getting it a little crazy. Anyway, this is the time when the topic is, what are you made of? You are made of source stuff. Why is that important? When people only identify with the ego or look to get confirmation of who you are from outside, who are you going to go to? What level is their consciousness? What frequency are they vibrating at? How are they? If somebody is only ego oriented, they're not going to get this because they're going to miss it. And this isn't anything fantasy that I'm talking about. I do healing work, and I know when the energy comes through, and I send it and I feel it and it comes here. We all can do this. I happen to have a really good gift for it. Somebody might have a little gift. Everything is part of the universe multiverse. whatever source, God, Goddess, source, Yeshua, Jesus, Moses, Moshe, whatever your words are for any of this, Oshun, Yamanja, whatever, Buddha, Muhammad, it's all source stuff. Even insects that I am not a personal fan of. Definitely not if they're in my place. Be outside. Because that's what everything is made of. Now, does every human being, every woman being, every person know this, realize this, and act like this? No. No. And someone simply saying the words, that doesn't mean they really get it. People can say any kind of words, and many do. And they can use words and energy to get them all upset, to get them off balance. And that's like a very negative, I'm going to call it a game, a very negative confusion game that's been going on the earth for millennia. The game of I'm in charge, I'm in control, you're nothing, I'm the it. That's one game. It's not a good one. Another game is we can't do anything about anything. We are defeated before we start. Why even bother? OMG, let me just give up. That's a game people play. Have you ever played any of these? Does it work? No, it doesn't get you anywhere. It has you feeling worse and worse and worse and worse. However, if you choose to be a person that has an amazing, wonderful life, whatever that may be for you, that approach won't work. Now, you are made of source stuff. So am I. That's simply how it is. A tree is made of source stuff. A rock is made of source stuff. Even a cockroach, is made of source stuff. So how do you activate it? What do you do so you could touch into that? Tap into is the phrase so many people are using. So you can tap into that and have it be real for you. The breathing attunements we practice here. The affirmations, which are prayers. Lifting your frequency daily. Calling on the energy. I'll do some work with that in the next podcast, not in this one because we didn't know. Where we literally call on the energy and, well, maybe I will do it. No, I think the next one. And bring in the energy. Because we all can do this. There's no reason not to. And what I have noticed, and not just these days, I'm not pleased with this, but I have noticed a lot of people are motivated by fear. They can speak whatever game they want about how religious they are, how spiritual they are, how evolved they are, how trusting they are, and it's true for many in various ways, yes. However, if one of the person's first reactions to something at first is fear, that person, which means probably all of us, occasionally me too, definitely sometimes me, what are we afraid of? Is it our own inadequacy? Who's judged that? If that's it, I'm not good enough, I'll fail, I'll screw up, I'll be misused, people will laugh at me, whatever it might be. Where did that come from? Where did you hear it? Why did you take it in? Is this part of the genetic karmic patterning, GKP, of your family? A negative attitude about what you're made of, who you are, what you can do? Racism will do that. Sexism will do that. Anti-Semitism will do that. Any of the isms will do that. Another reason why allow yourself to let them go. You do not need to fight them. You do not need to fight for them or against them. Let's make it simple and effective. If something is not the truth of who you are, not just behavior you've taken on, but the truth of who you are in your essence, you have no reason to hold on to it. It is a lie. And holding on to and dealing with a lie is an extremely ineffective way to go through life. It's not going to uplevel you. It's unlikely to give you more fun, more pleasure, more health, more wellness, more wealth, more money, more relationships. It's not what it's going to give you if what you're holding on to is you're less than and no good and you're going to screw up. You'll get insecurity. And yes, you may use that to work or push even harder, which could give you tension, anxiety, which could then give you inflammation, none of which is good for you. None. Or you can realize that you actually are made of source stuff. Now, what does that mean? That means you have the capacity within yourself to accomplish what it is you choose. Does that mean it'll always be easy? No, it doesn't mean that. However, you can choose to create and have the path to be at ease with the steps. Because right now in Costa Rica, we cannot send any mail to the United States, and I need to get certain things called apostilles, leading to what one of the things I'm intending and in the process of doing here in Costa Rica. For the moment, can't use the mail. DHL only comes once a month where I live, and we don't yet know when. So certain things, insofar as I have been able to determine, I have to wait. Now, I could get myself filled with upset and aggravation and agita and fear. And I was getting a little anxious because I would like this done. However, this is another timing. So I have chosen to believe that for whatever reason, this timing is going to work out excellently for me, because Costa Rica will be well aware they couldn't send any mail to the United States. And certain things I have to have done and okayed and stamped and blah, 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 blah in the States and sent back to me. Right now, not able to use the post office. And when DHL gets here, I will find out what I can do here. And please do not tell me to go on the internet and check it. I am not in the United States right now. I am outside that country, and I have a pretty good idea of what I can get done here, and I have people with ideas also advising me. And so right now, calmate. I can't stand when people say, calm down, baby. So if you don't know if you haven't taken in that you're made of source stuff, which means you can do anything. We're anything. Anything! It's a question of learning how, learning what's needed, working with timing, continually up-leveling your frequency, which attracts stuff and allows you to move forward with more synchronicity and resilience and fun, then do that. And if you are hanging out with people that are tending to see the glass half empty when you prefer it's half full, which is simply a perspective, either change your friends, talk to them about it, or realize that's how they are, and you look at it half full, because it is. We are sometimes known by the company we keep, so you can, if you choose, and they choose to help uplevel that, if it's freely done. If it's not, leave it alone. We are at a time of choice now. A lot of things are feeling malleable. There are times reality, quote unquote reality, actuality, doesn't feel in any way real to me. It feels extremely strange. And I am certainly not the only one. Do I feel my own energy shifting? Yeah, I do. Is it always easy? I choose for it to be. By the way, the Goddess Heart Gallery is now open. I'm not sure how to put a little video on this podcast. I took a little video. So I have art there, paintings on canvas, on gypsum, on cardboard, obviously on rocks, frequency stones, some on wood. They're not yet in my website. I would welcome help with doing that. I have it. At some point, I'll hold. No, I can't. They're hanging from the. Okay, so they're on the wall or they're hanging from the wall. So, no, I can't show you those. When I paint new stuff, which I am now because pieces have been purchased, so we have more wall space. Yay! So I'm painting new ones. When they're done, before they get hung, I will show them to you. And if you're dealing with people who literally are sociopaths, who run around with guns and they get annoyed so they shoot someone, ask yourself why you're near those people. Ask yourself what you're getting from it. What are you learning from this? I personally feel that one of the reasons we've got so many sociopaths in government and sociopathic acting people and in certain big companies, but especially in government, and doing some of the dumb stuff that they're doing, is for people who didn't get it yet. Some of us got it right away. Fairly obvious. To have it practically put in their face. So perhaps they will grow and evolve. This is the time to grow and evolve, transform, transmute, shift. We don't know all that we can be. We could live for 2,000 years. We could breathe in water. We can float in air. We can transmute. We can go through space without a spaceship. Do most of us remember how? I don't remember how. I know we can do it because I've been shown we can do it. Do most people have that ability to even imagine? I'm not sure. If you keep your ability to imagine, mage is the magical part of you, the wisdom part. And then you can put the feeling, the energy, the vibe within you and ask and see it and feel it and allow the steps to come to you and take the steps. And please remember to be loving to yourself and to others. Please remember generosity and kindness and sweetness and accountability. Remember all of these things. They're all part of being. It isn't about being, that's not it. I think we're getting rain. Oh well. and allow all of that to occur. This is a time of mammoth, huge changes. And in the next couple of years, the world is going to look and feel differently. Make sure you're allowing yourself to grow. If you're getting all stuck, no, I don't want to budge, I'm not going to, it's not going to work. Is it always easy to shift? No. Will everyone understand it? Not necessarily. Does that mean to not care about other people? No, care about other people. But they will live their life. You will live your life. Do it as lovingly as possible. But they're not here to live your life for you. They have their own life to live. You are here to live your life for you. I am here to live mine. Does everyone like everything I do? No. Does it matter? Well, some of them are people I love, and I would prefer that they were more open to some of it. But if they're not, they don't need to be. They really don't. Everyone is here on their own journey, and we're here to help and support, but not tell someone. And I've got books, so do I tell people. I'm here on a podcast. I'm talking and telling. Take it as information. Take it as a gift. You choose. See what my, yep, it's raining. See what my life has been. I guess you would look at my website, AudreyNow, AudreyNow.com. Look at my books. And none of them are new. The podcast is new. The new art is new. If I feel like it's time to write another book, I will. Do I choose to do it right now? No, I do not. I really don't. Do I have ideas? Constantly. Well, so people, you are made of God, Goddess, Source, Oshun, Yamanja, Jesus, Yeshua, Moses, Muhammad, Buddha, stuff. Oshun, you're made of this high level stuff, language I don't yet even have. You're magical. Use your talents and your abilities wisely, with care, with love, with generosity for yourself and others, and for the earth and animals too. If you love animals, help get them spayed. There are too many animals, from my opinion, that are having babies unchecked and nobody to take care of them. And some of them are then being killed. Not something I admire. So have wisdom. Being made of source stuff doesn't mean you have license to act the fool. Not at all. More reason than ever to use wisdom, humor, intention, persistence, gentleness. Bring in the divine feminine energy, cooperation, ease, harmony, smoothness as you get stuff done. So please, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. May you be blessed in every way appropriate for you. Please, as you evolve through this, hit the like, love button, subscribe, and share. Tell everyone about us. And yes, do the processes. That's how you'll know if they work. Thank you so much. Bye for now. Pura vida.